Hello students, how are you all? Welcome back. Today we are going to learn cube and cube root, where we are starting 4.1 exercise where we have to learn about cubes only. Now what is perfect cube? In our last videos we already learned about the squares. What is that? If we multiply 2 into 2, that will give you 4. And that is perfect square of 2. We can write it like that. But if I tell you, if we multiply 2 into 2 into 2, that means same number with each other 3 times. That is 2 into 2 into 2. Then you will get 8. So this is nothing but the perfect cube of 2. So what is perfect cube? That is if same number are multiplied with each other one by one for 3 times, you can see 1, 2 and 3, then you will get that is nothing but the perfect cube. So that is all about the cubes. So how we will figure it out or find that? Same thing, take the LCM. So in the first part, you can see that 1 648. We have to check either it's a perfect cube or not. That means instead of finding a pair, now we have to find the same number with 3 times. That is, you can check it over here that 2, 2 and 2. There are 3 2's already. Okay, so that is a cube, 2 cube, yes. After that, 3 3's already. So that is nothing but 3 cube, but 3 extra is there. Alright. So 2 cube, 3 cube and 3 is there. Now as you can see that extra 3 is there. So you can say that it is not a perfect cube. Very similar idea to the squares, that extra 3 is there, so it is not allowing that number to be a perfect cube. Now check out the last one, that is 8,000. 8,000, you already know that how we can break that. 8 into 10 into 10 into 10. I am not doing that LCM this time because that is very easy one. So I am doing it normally. So 8 is 2 cube, we already know that. And also extra 10 is there, that is in cube. So you can say that 20 cube, it is the perfect cube of 20. Alright, so in next part 3072 is given. What do you have to do? You have to find the smallest number by which each of this following number was to be multiplied to obtain a perfect square. Already I did it over here. Now we have to check either they are giving the perfect cube or not. That means we have to find 3 same numbers in pair. So that is these 3 making cube. Okay, these 3 are making cube. So let me write it separately from here. Wait a minute, let me hide this one. So we got first 2 cube from this one. Second one from this we got another 2 cube. Yes, we have that. Finally, 2 into 2. Let me write it like that. Also another 12 is there. So 12, that means what? That means 2 into 6. So I just write it like that. That is 2 into 2 into 2. So it will give you 2 cube. Let me write it again. 2 cube, then 2 cube, and finally 2 cube. And one more 6 is extra, that is not allowing it to make it totally as perfect cube. Alright. So if I give you 2 more 6 with that, if I multiply 2 more 6 with this, now see it is totally coming as 6 cube. So what extra we multiply? That is 6 into 6, which is 36. So the number 36 that you have to multiply with this total value to get it as perfect cube. If I ask you to what number should I divide from that, then you can seriously say from that if I divide 6 to reduce this 6, then it will be a perfect cube also. So this is the basic idea. जो extra है, just remove that by dividing it if it's 8 to divide, or whatever is extra, just multiply with that the same number to make it cube. So according to this sum, I have to multiply over here. So I multiply 2, 6 respectively. That means 36 to get that as a cube. Now, similarly, the second part is there. This time we have to divide. So whatever extra part will come that will not allow to make it perfect cube, just divide the same number. That's it. Very easy one. Now coming to this one. That is number 8. In number 8, you can see that ones digit of the cube, you have to show that. That is very simple over here. That is, you have to check the last digit of this sum. Suppose I'm taking 8 part 2, that is 358. What is the last digit? That is 8. So 8 is a perfect cube of 2. So you can say that the cube will also end with number 2. So that is the ones digit. So this time we are using cube root. Now what is that? We already learned about root. Root means what? If some number of pair is there, that is 2 into 2, so we can write it as 2 by emitting from the root. Still, we didn't write over there that we should write a 2 over here, but we don't commonly write that. But for cube root, we have to write a small chota sa nanna sa munna sa 3 in the place of this portion. Where if something is placed like this, that means if something is multiple or product of the same number in 3 times continuously, then we can say we can find the cube root of this as 2. So what should be the formula? That is cube root of a into a, that should be equal to a. Let me do one for you. We have 3, 5, 9, 3, 7. What we have to do? We have to find the perfect cube root of this. Alright. For that, what should we do first? Write it like in perfect cube. That is 3, 5, 9, 3, 7 in perfect cube root. Alright. So for this valuation, we have to perform the LCM first. 1, 3, 5, 9, 3, 7. Let it break with 3. So what I will get, that is 1, 1, 9, 7, 9 from here. Okay. Also, as the 9 is at last, I'm also going with 3. So what I will get? 3, 9, 9, 3. Finally, if you do it again with 3, you will get 1, 3, 3, 1. And that is the multiple of 11. So 11 into 121. So 11, then again 11 is coming. So finally you got the LCM where you are getting the 3 multiplied of 3 and 11. Now we just have to write it like this, that 3 cube into 11 cube. So instead of this, we can write it like this, under cube root of 3 cube into 11 cube. That means 3 into 11 will come out from there. That is, the answer should be 33. Right. Now coming to 3 part 1. I think this idea is clear right now. So we are moving to 3 part 1. Cube root formation is already there. All we have to do, we have to take it out if the inner values are perfect square. Sorry, if the inner values are perfect cube. Let me check it first. So first of all, we are doing it for the 5, 1, 2. So here 5, 1, 2, you can check it by doing the LCM separately over here. If you do it with 2, what you will get? That is 250, then 6, so it will be 256. Again, if you do that with 2, then what you will get? That is 125, then 3, 128. Finally, if you do it again with 2, then you will get 64. And it is very much easy right now. So I'm just continuing with with 2 over here. That it is 32 coming, then again 16, then 4 into 4. And it's it. Similarly, we are doing that for 729. Obviously, you can see that it is coming with 3 first of all. So 729, if divided by 3, you will get 243. Now that 243, I am also continuing with 243 with 3. So it will give you 81. Now it is very much easy to you. Just take it out as 9 into 9. Alright, so we just found the values and we have to evaluate or we have to put it in the formation. But before that, I will suggest you to make the cube over here. These three are same, okay? These two are here and these fours are here. So instead of this 4, we can write it like this. First of all, 2 cube, yes. Then 2 into 2 is there. Also, I'm breaking that 4. It will give you 2 into 2. Another 4 is there. I'm breaking that 2 as well. So you can see that you are getting also second and third cube. That is 2 cube and 2 cube again. Alright. So it is completed. As I can see that it is completely a perfect cube. Now coming to this one, instead of writing like this, let me erase the line first. Instead of writing like this, I can write it like 3 into 3 and I'm breaking that 9. So I will get 3 into 3 again and also breaking this 9. So again 3 into 3. So finally you can see that there are 2 cubes, which is 3 cube into 3 cube, and that is also the perfect cube. Now we have to put these two values in the place of this. Finally, cube root of this is equal to 2 cube 2 cube into 2 cube. Instead of 2 cube, someone can write 8 cube, but I am showing you for the most best idea. And 3 cube into 3 cube. Instead of this, someone can write 9 cube. So this become, let me also write that, 8 cube into 9 cube. So what will come out from here? That is 8 into 9. I hope the idea is clear right now. Let me finish this one by writing 72. So the answer is 72. In number 5, you can see that you have to evaluate, and trust me, that is the very important point. So cube root of 27 plus cube root of 0.008 plus cube root of 0.064. It is written like that. We have to just solve it. Okay, so let's do that. 27. Instead of 27, we can write that is 3 cube inside of cube root. Alright, 8 by 1000. What is this? 0.008. We can write it as 8 by 1000. That means 2 by 10 whole cube. And that is under cube root. Now 64. 64 is what? First of all, we can write it 64 by 1000. So think it like that. 64 is a 4 cube. So instead of 64, you can write 4 by 10 whole cube, and that is under cube root. So we already got the perfect cubes and we have to evaluate this out. So it will come as 3, it will come as 2 by 10, we can write it as 1 by 5 if you want, and this will come as 4 by 10. So instead of doing that, I will write this also as 30 by 10 for making the LCM better. So what you will get by taking the LCM as 10, you are getting that it is 36. So finally you got the answer as 3.6. That should be your answer. Very nicely it is done. So if you have any doubt, just write it over there in the comment section. That number 9. Three numbers are in ratio. We know that whenever something is given in ratio, we have to take the let common ratio be x. So what are the numbers right now? That is, if the ratio is 3 is to 4 is to 5, so the numbers are 3x, 4x, and 5x. If their product is 480, then find the number. So let me do it first. The product 3x, 4x into 5x, that is giving you the product which is 480. So let me write it like that. X cube, that is equal to 480 by 3 into 4 into 5. Very nicely done. Now we can see that we cut it with 4. So it will be 1 and 2. then 0 will come. Also, we can cut that by 3. So 3 it will come as 40. Now finally we can cut that by 5. So it will come as 8. So x's cube will come as 8. So instead of 8 we can write that as 2 cube. Finally we can say that the value of x is 2. Very nicely done, that the value of x is 2. Now we have to find the value of these numbers. Now what is that? The value of these numbers are, we have to just multiply the value of x with 3, 4 and 5. So first it will come as 3 into 2 which is 6, 4 into 2 which is 8 and 5 into 2 that is 10. So I think you got the 3 numbers over here and that is your answer. So I hope the idea is clear. Still if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section.